Hi guys, my name is Tom. Welcome to this week's video on explaining the term Greek theta. Over the course of weeks and months, we're going to teach different option terms, strategies, and techniques to our viewers. Our ultimate goal is to educate you about the wonderful and highly profitable world of option trading. As always, do not forget to click the link and subscribe to this page. You'll receive alert when we post new content. Please also check out our website, also our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So let's jump into this week's term, which is theta. Before we do that, let's do a quick refresher on what the collective Greek term means. So Greeks is a term used in the option market to describe the different dimensions of risk involved in taking option position. These variables are called Greeks because they are typically associated with Greek symbols. Each risk variable is a result of an imperfect assumption or relationship of the option with another underlying variable. Traders use different Greeks values such as delta, theta, gamma, and others to assess option risk and manage option portfolios. Trying to predict what happens to a price of a single option is very difficult. Option prices do not always appear to move in conjunction with the price of the underlying asset. It's important to understand what factors contribute to the movement in the price of an option and the effect they have. Greeks provide a way to measure the sensitivity of options price to quantifiable factors. So theta. What is theta? So theta represents the rate of change between an option price and time, or time sensitivity, sometimes known as option time decay. You hear about option time decay as approach time decay. Theta indicates the amount of an option price would decrease as the time to expiration decreases, all else being equal. For example, assume an investor is long an option with a theta of negative 0.5. The option's price would decrease by 50 cents every day that passes, all else being equal. Theta increases when options are at the money and decreases when options are in and out of the money. Options close to expiration also have an accelerated time decay. Long calls and long puts will usually have negative theta. Short calls and short puts will have positive theta. By comparison, an instrument whose value is not eroded by time, such as a stock, would have zero theta. So we've talked about trading different options in different ways before, and options are fantastic because you can trade them three-dimensionally and you can trade them by time. Knowing the theta of an option contract is especially important, especially if you're going to trade short option contracts. So let's jump into a brokerage platform and see how theta changes for the different time periods for short versus long contracts. So let's jump into a live example now. So we've jumped into our brokerage platform and we're going to look at theta. So remember, theta represents the rate of change between the option price and the time. So we don't have theta on at the moment. What we can do is we can turn it on. Let's turn theta on. Theta right there, and let's put it next to the other Greeks. Save. So here we are. And let's turn some others off just to make it nice and clear for us. Theoretical. Here we are, theta. So as I mentioned, if an option is, if you're long an option with a theta of negative 0.5, that means the option price will decrease by 50 cents every day that it passes. So here, every day that passes, this option contract would decrease by this amount. Well, let's pick a strike price. Let's say here, 143 expires in 28 days. Now let's look at January at 143. See, it changes the theta. 0.8. It's significantly more with closer expiration dates, meaning there's time decay involved. Time decay is an important factor to understand, because if you're trading three-dimensionally, you need to understand, okay, if it's out of the money, in the money, is it going to work in your favor? In the money, time works in your favor because you got money. The closer it is, if it still stays up, you're going to make more money. But if it's out of the money, especially deep out of the money, that option contract, as it approaches, will get less and less and less. And you've got to understand that, because options are great, because if you're in a position where the stock did not go in your way. You wanted Caterpillar to go up here, but it didn't go up. It went down. So you're going to look at Theta and say, okay, well, I need to make a decision. Should I get out of it or should I wait? And the longer you wait, looking at the Theta, the more the premium's going to decrease, and the more that loss is going to compound and compound and compound until eventually you're going to lose it all. So it's like, make a decision. Get out now and cut your losses, or wait. So understanding that helps you manage your position better. Thank you so much for watching this week's video on Theta. We love sharing this with you. If you like this page, please check out our website and click the link. Please also check out our social media accounts on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And stay tuned for new content next week. Thank you.